that you've known for a long time, somebody who you called your baby mama at one point, and you two had a close friendship. And it seemed like over the course of the season, you two were at odds and did not see eye to eye. So much so, it really did paint this picture that Tiffany was just a byproduct at the real issue that's going on between the two of you. Destiny, what is your friendship like with Melody now?
I'm confused because I went from talking to my girl every other day, every other week, and I haven't spoken to Melody since we rapped.
Well, you said you feel like you're confused in your friendship. What is confusing you about your friendship with Melody?
Because we haven't spoken.
Why not?
I don't know. I've called her a few times.
And what has happened when you call her?
I may get a text back or not.
That's accurate. So she has called me once we wrap. I will be absolutely honest with you. First, Destiny, I'm sorry that you feel confused about where our friendship is. Because for me, there's nothing personally with you. Real talk, whenever I get done with Love and Marriage Huntsville, where my energy goes because of that, I break away, and I do it every time. I break away from everything, and I have to have my own time. Tisha, yes, that's what I said. I break away from everything, and I have to have my own time.
I think it's an excuse, but I mean, since you brought me into it, because
why do you think it's an excuse?
It's an excuse. It's an excuse. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville extra, honey. This is an old nasty flashback, honey. Now, I was drinking my water, minding my own business, and I began watching Funky Doniva's recap of the season 3 reunion, and he talked about this, honey. Okay, he talked about Melody and Destiny and their friendship, and how he felt like Melody, honey, was filled with bullshiggity, honey. Okay, his words, honey, not mine. Okay, I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth, saying, Miss Robinson, this has been done and over for some time. Okay, look, just like Lenny Kravitz said, honey, it ain't over till it's over. Okay, we gonna get to the bottom of this. Something don't look right. Okay, I'm gonna have to get in the middle of this shit. Okay, I thought what Funky Doniva had to say was very interesting, honey. So anyways, I'm going to continue to play the reunion audio, and then, honey, we gonna get Doniva the diva, honey, on the line, and, you know, we gonna hear what he got to say about this, because he has some interesting perspectives, okay?
What excuse for what? She hasn't done anything to me.
Oh, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, let me stay out of that.
No, I want to hear from you, because this is the open forum. Why do you think what she just said is an excuse?
Because the same thing happened between Mel and I. I think when Mel needs you, you're there for her. But then when she get it together, then she's too busy.
Tisha, the word is there, not dare. Okay? It's there, girl. All right?
Would you say that's true, Destiny?
I don't know, because I don't know. I just don't know where we are.
How does it feel for you to hear Tisha say that about you? That's your character.
I feel like, what the hell? What do you mean when I get it together? Since I've known you, I've always had it together. And let's be clear, the moment when I did stop talking to you, when I was going through the stuff with Martell, which I've shared with you, I pulled back because I was going through stuff with my husband. That's not me having it together.
I was talking to you when you was going through stuff with
We know damn well you was talking to Melody when she was going through stuff with Martell. Because bitches like Letitia like you the most, honey, when you going through it with some nigga that ain't treating you right. Okay, Miss Codependent, she ain't got her own brain. Okay, that is how those types act, you guys. Yeah, they love it when a man is putting you through hell. Okay? They love it when a man is breaking down a strong woman and, you know, attempting to put her in lowest terms.
I stopped at first, but then remember, I stopped talking to you, and we've already had many conversations where I shared that the reason I pulled back is because I had to focus
Yeah,
on
that
what I
sounds
had going on.
good. You're right. That sounds good.
Tisha and I have had that conversation. That was why I pulled back, because I had my own marital stuff. That's not things going well. So don't put me out like I'm a user. Like when I need you, I'm gonna be talking to you.
I don't think you know
so
how to
let's
be
be
a
clear.
real
Whenever
friend, Mel,
you don't
honestly.
have, and I don't think you do either,
Oh, I
Tisha.
definitely know how
But
to be
see,
a great
because
friend.
this is why. While you were over there making your little face, and you finally
I
told the
wasn't
truth
making
about
a
how
face,
you
but
felt.
since you want to comfort me, let's go.
I
Because I
wasn't
wasn't making a face.
You did. See,
I
all of
was
that,
trying.
there's no reason we should even be
Well,
having
because you said I'm making
communication.
a face and I wasn't.
Okay, Tisha.
And we don't have an issue. I'm just speaking my truth.
Do it.
Now, really quickly, honey, let's get on over to Doniva the Diva, honey, and see what he got to say.
Melody, Carlos asked Destiny about her relationship with Melody, and Melody gives this explanation about, after Love and Marriage Husband, she needs a break, and that's why she was distant. I am with Tisha. Mel, that answer sounds so rehearsed. It sounds so good, but it's bullshit. Because here's the thing. Our brains work on the reward system, right? And this is why it's so hard for people to crack addictions. Our brains work on the reward system. Things that make us feel good, we're drawn to. I.e., when you do drugs and they release dopamine, it makes you feel good. That's why your brain wants more. Things that hurt us, i.e., putting our hand on a hot stove, we run from. So, whether Love and Marriage Huntsville had finished filming or not, basically what you're saying is Destiny was something that did not make you feel good, therefore you ran from it. Because if she and the relationship was all right, she was your source of happiness, she was your source of laughter, she was your source of comfort, you would have been drawn to her. Friendships are not hard to maintain. They really aren't. Relationships are not hard to maintain. You know what I'm saying? When two people are feeling good about one another, things are great. So the fact that you didn't call is not, I needed a break, I distanced myself from everybody. No, you did not want to be around the bitch, and you had a reason. You were feeling away. You had a little attitude. You may not be able to put words to it, but you were feeling something negative about her, so you stayed the hell away. Because if it felt good, considering all the hell your ass is over there catching, you would have ran over there and ate tuna fish and crackers with her and Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't, so we're not really buying it. And Tisha, you were absolutely right. And, Tisha's body language changed. She was like, here we go. Because, Mel, you was putting on. But you know what? That's that Phaedra Park Southern Belle shit. That's just what folks do in the South. We're taught to put on niceties. You know what I'm saying? And to be pleasantries, rather. But, Mel, people seeing through that damn bullshit. And I'm going to tell you what else was very, I hated what Mel did. I'm sorry that you're hurt. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Those are the most disrespectful, antagonizing apologies you can ever give somebody. Sorry that you're hurt. No, not sorry that I'm hurt. Because that makes it seem like, I just walked outside and stepped on the pebble and I'm hurt and you have nothing to do with it. No, the appropriate apology is, I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Now, I agree with that. I do agree with what he's saying when it comes to that. Because you have to take ownership of how she feels, right?
There was a complete lack of accountability wrapped in that half-ass apology. And Mel, what gets annoying about Melody sometimes from season 1 into now is that you have a good way of being nice nasty. You know what I'm saying? Because if Destiny would have called her on it, what Mel would have did was said, look, I apologize. I'm apologizing. And that's not even good enough for you. But if that's not good enough for you, I don't know what to say. You didn't apologize properly. And you know it. So stop it. And it's so funny because you look at shit like that and it make you sit back and be like, that's why you catching the hell you catching with Martell. Both of y'all like to play mental gymnastics with people.
Do y'all agree with that? Look at Funky. Okay, he was on his soapbox, honey, when he did this review. I'm going to say this about the Melody and Destiny relationship. I stand by what I said. I think that these two trauma bonded, right, over the situations they had with the men in their lives. So with Destiny, it was what she went through with La Barbecue Sandwich. And with Melody, it was what Hookhead had put her through with the side chick and getting her pregnant and all of that. I think it was a trauma bond coming together. I don't think that they were ever besties. I don't think Destiny's work ethic is where Melody's is. And I'm going to say this, when it comes to friendship, you have to be on that person's level. And not just in a money type of way, not just in a financial type of way, right? You have to energetically be on their level spiritually, emotionally. And we just see with Destiny, she's not where Melody is. Now, Melody is not perfect, right? But Destiny comes off as very childish and stagnant, like she's not growing. Do you see Melody when she sees Stormy? She's excited to see her. You know, Stormy is very successful in terms of her business, whereas Destiny, you know, is not. You know, and Destiny has had some challenges, okay? I do understand that. I really do, you guys. But I just feel like now that I'm getting to know Destiny a little bit more, I think a lot of the stuff that she has been through with that beauty supply store, it says a lot about her and her character and her not being friendly to people. Because to me, when you reopened that business, you should have been smiling, walking down the aisles with people saying, well, hey, you know, can I help you with something? You should have had some customer service going on with you. And I've been in customer service for over 13 years. Okay, yes. And you really have to know how to talk to people. You got to be approachable. You got to be relatable. You got to open up. You got to be able to let shit go in the moment and be about your business. And we saw on that episode, you were unable to do that because you have arrested development. Okay? You was rolling your eyes and sucking your damn teeth. And, you know, the people are not on the best terms with you, like Stormy and Melody, but they did speak and they did try to come and support your business. And you couldn't even put the bullshit to the side for a minute. If it wasn't for Melnica, you wouldn't have even allowed Stormy to come up in there. Okay, so yeah, Destiny, honey, I just feel like Melody feels like I don't need her. I don't need her being a part of my life, being a part of all this greatness. And I'm going to say this, if y'all want people to stay in your life, you do have to change. You got to step your shit up. You got to go to therapy. You got to do the work. I done left a lot of people behind, you guys, because I just feel like they are not on my level. Okay? And I ain't kicking it with no devil that's not on my level, that's still talking that same old ass shit from 2-3 years ago. It gets boring. It gets annoying after a while. Okay? And I think that Melody felt exhausted from the show. I'm going to say this as a reviewer. I'm exhausted from the fucking show. I'm not even on it. So I know she needs a break. Okay, I'm a fellow water sign. I am that way. If I'm going through a lot, you're not gonna hear from me. It don't mean that there's a problem in the friendship. It just means I need my time. And when I, get some time, then hey, I can, get back in touch with you and we could pick up where we left off. But like, I just feel like it's a lot of different things with Melody and Destiny. But I feel like overall what I'm getting is Melody felt like Destiny was not on her level energetically. I I think she sees something like stagnant when it comes to Destiny. And, you know, don't nobody want to be stagnant. We want to be friends with people that's moving up in the world, and not just from a financial standpoint. Somebody that's doing their work spiritually, you know, somebody that's going to the therapy sessions. Okay, somebody that is becoming friends with better people. Right? So yeah, that's kind of how I see that. I think a lot of people be feeling like, oh, well, you know, you've been friends with somebody for this long, you should just stay friends. No, we get sick of people after a while when they keep offering the same shit year after year, keep talking about the same people. Okay, I had somebody in my life where they wanted to keep bringing up people from the past. Didn't I fucking say I don't want to hear about them? Like, are you deaf? You got an earwax build up? Shit, what the fuck is your problem? Okay, so it's like, I'm with Melody. I get irritated with, you know, a friend that's not growing and becoming the best version of themselves. And I think that's overall what it is with Destiny. But I do agree with Doniva. I feel like Melody should have owned how Destiny felt on that stage. Like, okay, well, I apologize that I made you feel that way, not the other way around. Well, I feel bad that you feel that way. That, like, it's like you're keeping it on that person. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. If somebody says you made them feel a certain way, it's not, oh, I'm sorry that, you know, you feel that way, but that's not what, no, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. That wasn't my intent. That's the better way, in my opinion, to say things to people. But I think that Melody and Destiny both were not honest with each other. I also do feel like Destiny wanted to get some of Melody's business and maybe run it to Martell. I do kind of see her doing that from some of the things that I've seen on the show. So that wasn't gonna, you know, work for their friendship either, you know? So I just wish Melody and her would have had more of an open, honest conversation as to why this friendship ended. But I think it was a convenient type of a friendship. We was kind of at the same place at the same time, you know, dealing with the same type of, you know, demonic ass men. Okay, I'm just saying, that's just what Miss Robinson is getting from it, honey. Okay, put your comments in the comment section, guys, on, you know, why you feel like there was a breakdown in the Melody and Destiny friendship.
In the midst of feeling sorry for you, because I do feel bad for you as it relates to what Martell has done for you, but it makes it easier to just overlook the shit and be like, oh, well, that's her business, when we see the way you treat your friends. You know what I'm saying? It just, quiet as it's kept. I don't want to be friends with none of y'all hoes, quiet as it's kept, other than Kimmy. And I just bring Wanda with me to Chili's to drink 2 for $20. Then when she get drunk, just ditch her ass or call somebody to come get her because she don't got it started. And I can't be here fighting these people down to the western end.
Oh, that damn Doniva is a fool. But anyways, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.